discussing all your favorite things. Rock the box, rock the box, rock the box, rock the box.
It's beginning to feel a lot like Christmas. It looks like Christmas. Maybe it is Christmas around the corner, but who really cares? I don't really care, but I know I've got plans for the holiday season. Good evening to you wherever you are. It's your boy JC on a Thursday. And I want to say thanks for allowing me into your living rooms, in your bedroom, under the house, wherever you are, taking in the broadcast. Those of you here at home across the region and in other parts of the diaspora. Peace and love to you. It has been a while. Cricket's all over. Well, cricket is on its way. The West Indies, of course, getting ready for England. We got 2 games here, and it's going to be super fantastic. Well, what's the plan for this evening? We're going to take this thing to 100,000 feet, crash it, pretend nothing happened. I'm telling you, we want to sing our praises. Christmas as it is. You drink a rum, yeah, you feel a little something, and then you start thinking of a memory of the old Christmas card as we start getting ready for our 50th anniversary of independence. But trust me, our friends in Jonas Brown and Habits, they're on the inside. I'm not sure what their plans are, but somebody says a little mix of cream of nature. They're here. The wonderful folks from inside of JKD Enterprise. I tell you, when you taste what they have to offer for Christmas, you're going to go, ooh la la la, reggae dancing. And Dexter's on the inside. We're getting ready. It's going to be made in Grenada. It's going to happen in Grenada, but that's until next February. It's all going to happen right here as we rock the box. But I got an appeal for you. As I always say, call your brother, call your brother, call your sister, call your auntie, call everybody, anybody. Tell them it's Thursday night, and we are getting ready to rock the box. My dear friends, welcome to this candle. Yeah, I had a PM in a little bit of a ant's nest, you know, you travel. It's good to travel, Dexter. But when you travel, you're good to know what you're saying and to whom you're saying it. Be careful. I am not a tourist. You're not a tourist, Dexter. What's up, Dexter?
Good evening, pleasant evening to the listeners of Rock the Box, and thank you for the introduction. And thank you to your other panelists for the introduction.
Don't try to dodge this and make it with an introduction. You got a little something in your cup. You got a little something in your cup.
Yes, they rock my walks.
Indeed, they rock the box, and we're going to delve into all of the offerings that they have. My wonderful friends Johnson's from JDK Enterprise. What's popping? What's new for the holiday season?
All right, good night, and good night, Dexter. And to you and to all of your listeners, there's always something new from JKD. Tonight we are featuring our Punch Creme as usual. 3 of the creamiest on the market. Right. We have our CMOS coffee flavor, and of course our original version, and a prelude of our pure gold coming soon.
Coming soon. I was just about to figure that has to be coming soon. Indeed, it's coming soon. And then, folks, we're going to have a whole lot of things. As you get closer to Christmas, there'll be a whole lot of giveaways. We're having fun, and we're going to make sure you stay with us. And if you be good to me, I will be good to you. Next to cricket in December. What's your plans?
To go look at the West Indies lose.
Jesus Christ! You're not supposed to say that, Dexter.
No, but we just finished the World Cup finals. Will be played on Sunday, and we did not qualify for the finals of the World Cup. I saw this week where Darren Sammy, who is the present white ball coach, is appealing to the fans to turn out, and that's all well and good, nice diplomacy. But we still have to put the best talent on the field, and I don't know if we are matching up with the best in the world right now.
Well, let's just put it this way. You notice that this. If you followed cricket long enough, traditionally, the 50-over game, if you made 250 to 70 runs 30 years ago, that was game on.
Yes.
You made 212, you're going to lose. Look, these guys now, to win a match, you got to make 400 runs.
Yeah. Exactly.
And I'm watching the thing Johnston, and I'm saying, but thank God West Indies not there, you know. I don't sure these boys can make a good 200 runs.
No, I think the challenge for us is that we don't have bowling across all formats. We don't have, in Test cricket, we cannot take 20 wickets over a 5-day period to win a Test match. We have the batting, obviously. I mean, this is what we've known for. We could put bat to ball, and we can probably compete with the 400 score discos, the 200, 220s in the 220s.
Yeah.
But we do not have the bowling that can get us out of trouble, and I think that is our challenge. But I think overall, on a very serious note, I think, Joseph, that we do have a young male problem in the region, and it's manifesting itself in cricket, where young Caribbean nationals, male nationals, are not interested in the things that we grew up on. So they are not interested. We are not getting the best talents in cricket. If you drive around the country, and I suspect any island in the region, from 7 in the morning to whenever in the night, you see the young men on the block hanging out, and they're not engaged. I mean, it's difficult to get a group of young people together to be engaged in sports the way they used to be. We had the raw talent, and that's not manifesting itself anymore.
Talent, it goes beyond talent. But it's interesting you say that. All of this comes on the heels of the fact that we celebrated the first ever, and it's taking place in Grenada, the International Men's Day Regional Conference. And it is just good, I always say, when you can get young men together, Johnson, that can really and truly get a chance to be among their peers. Men seem always understand the challenge of another male. What say you?
Of course, and we too applaud this, because as we recognize our men and as we, empower men, we see what's happening with our young men and so on. So young people need role models, and they need people to look up to. So it's all good, and we're heading in the right direction.
So the challenge with men, and I'm enjoying this for the first few minutes, is it for absence of role models, or is there some other dynamics at play, Dexter?
I think that a lot of distractions. I mean, I'm old enough to know that when I grew up without electricity. So I mean, there was no thought of video games or television or any distractions like that. There was one radio station. You had to be inside by 6 o'clock and so on. Right. So your upbringing was very strict. Grew up with your grandparents who were in control. You did not question the authority. And if you did something wrong and the neighbor corrected you, you couldn't go back and tell your grandparents, because that's a double set of correction. That's a double dose you get. The teachers, the principal, and so on. So I think we have so much competition, so much competition now for the attention of the young people, that if we do not pay attention to what is going on, we are allowing the devices to grow them up. So for example, you don't have kids going out and play no more, because it's easier to hand them a tablet or a phone, and they're quiet. And as a parent, you think, okay, that's good, that's discipline, because they're not disturbing me, they're not making
But there is the problem. The problem is, I keep saying, isn't the children.
No, it's not. I'm not blaming it on the children.
It's the adults.
Placing it on society, and across the board. I just saw a news report on GBN tonight where the police in Trinidad, the police commissioner in Trinidad, is saying that the police is not responsible for raising kids. So everybody is passing it off to everybody. The police has some responsibility, the churches, and the churches has a big chunk of responsibility and blame, because that formed part of the core of our society in growing up, and we don't have that no more. Whether or not you believed in religion or whatever religion you believed in,
you respected the values and virtues of the church.
There you go.
Okay. For those of you listening, you're probably wondering, hey, Janine?
I said I just want to add as well, you tend to find a lot of empowerment activities geared towards women as well. So for me, seeing that a whole week was devoted to, Men's Day and Men's World Men's Week, to me that's amazing, So I applaud. It's a first. I applaud whomever is responsible. I think the Ministry of Social Development is largely responsible for this, and to see that they've taken a lot of effort in terms of what they focus on, and dissecting the week in a manner that it will have the right impact on the audience. It's really impressive.
I think what happened to our men, not just in Grenada, across the region, is what has happened to West Indies. We had a winning formula for all the years, and we've been so busy trying to focus on getting the women up to par that we left our young men as though to assume that natural element in them would always sustain them. But of course, they start seeing competition from the women. What they think was actually negative competition, which was in fact is help is on the way. I said to a young fella the other, listen, partners, if your girlfriend